Hi, welcome to my home. My name is Kia Drake Cummings and I'm a mom of 7. So you can imagine that I'm very busy, but I wanted to take some time out of my busy schedule and speak on or vlog on some issues that were very important to me. And that's Mom It Forward and Emerging Minds of Maryland, or E-MoM as we affectionately call it. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about both. I wanted to first thank the ladies with Mom It Forward and say how I am so impressed with Mom It Forward and its opportunity that it gives moms to voice and speak about what they do to change the world. This is a great opportunity. It gives us a larger scale to be open and let people know exactly what we're doing out here, and I appreciate you. Moms are no longer just background supportive members of their families with little or no outside interaction. We are now social beings with service and nurturing behind us. And mom, like it says in the mission of Mom It Forward, is a verb, and we do, and so many things we do. So thank you again. Well, this brings me to what I do as a mom on an everyday basis. And I don't mean cleaning, cooking. I mean the services that I provide and how I mom it forward every day. It's very important to me what I do. As a mom, my priorities are my kids and their well-being, and education is at the top of my list. So, with that being said, Emerging Minds of Maryland was formed. Emerging Minds of Maryland is a grassroots advocacy group formed by a group of moms for the dedication and purpose of bringing the option of virtual instruction to all of the state of Maryland and its families. Our initiative is partnered with the National Coalition, and we are both an advocacy group and a group who is fighting at the legislative level. Okay, what does all that mean? I know it's a mouthful and it's a lot to take in, but our families were granted a great opportunity to participate in a pilot program, an online virtual public school. Okay, what's that? It's a school funded by the public school, but you do it from home. It's different than homeschooling because it has a set curriculum. It's a curriculum that has supportive staff, it has everything all in place, and it takes the worry out of the homeschooling realm. A lot of times we're wondering if we're going to be able to have our kindergarten read, if we're going to be able to have our special needs child accommodated at home if we're pulling them out of the public school. Well, this virtual program set it up so that all the worries were out of the way, and it was perfect. Our children had found success, and the program was a competitive curriculum, and it was fully accredited. The best part, again, was it was already set up, it had supportive staff in place, it was flexible, and it fit the individual needs of all the families. Well, when this program was about to be taken away, the parents decided to join forces and fight for the option to remain in our local area. We started with a letter campaign, speaking at the different local districts and at the board level, but to no avail. Obviously, we don't have that program here anymore. But that didn't stop us, and we were successful because we got the word out about virtual instruction and public schools. So that was very important. We got the awareness out. So we decided to form a corporation, which is E-MoM, and that's where we are now. This fight was for all the children who did not have a voice and all the families who thought this was a viable option for the state of Maryland who needed it. It could be for a gifted and talented child. It could be for a child who had special needs who wasn't being accommodated. It could just be for the flexibility of the parent or whatever need the parent felt that would fit their family. Virtual instruction is a terrific and viable option of education. Children with special needs are accommodated, while their parents can take a greater interest and be active in their education. Home and hospice students who were only getting tutored on a part-time basis are granted the opportunity to have a full-time schedule. It gives the families a sense of community. Families are able to make active decisions and pace their child's education according to their needs and abilities. As a community, we've seen the violence escalate in the schools. We've seen overcrowding issues. We have been witness to a more apathetic attitude towards education on both the teacher's level and the student's level. And so this option gives a really great alternative. Children are safe in their own environment and can socialize and gain a sense of self-esteem and a competence. And it's not just teaching to test. These children are held accountable, so they are learning and retaining. And that's the great part about it, because we are the best advocates for our kids, and we're allowed to do that. Well, with E-MoM, we kept saying, well, why is this not in Maryland, right? I mean, why isn't this an option for every family in Maryland? We have all these other options, but virtual instruction isn't an option. Well, that just didn't sit right with us. So that's what E-MoM does. We educate and we fight for this option. We're currently setting up a platform both on the local level and at the General Assembly. We're going to be going out and being heard on this issue. Maryland is currently behind on the virtual instruction trend. Our children deserve it, and we think that by fighting for this and being the voice for families right now in Maryland, this will be the opportunity that we can give them for the 21st century and beyond. This will not be a short-lived project. We've dug our heels in, and we feel like we're in for the long haul, and we're ready for what may come. We're momming it forward. Momming it forward. And I have to remember to keep using that, because I love that phrase. I'm going to mom it forward every day, and yearly if need be, because this is an investment. It is residual. This is our future. Our children's children will benefit from this, and we're not just here in the state of Maryland, we're national. So many other programs are looking into this, and this trend is like, it's like wildfire. It's catching on, and it's going to be what we need for our kids. So thank you for the opportunity again. You know, catch our blog at WordPress, and we will keep you informed. And we're momming it forward. Thanks.